I'm feeling better today, but I don't know why. I shouldn't be. I don't know why I'm feeling any better after the last 24 hours have been so cray-cray, as the kids say. Yeah, Joe Biden doesn't wear a mask on federal property, adhering to his own mask mandate, because he's celebrating. Jen, a lot of people want to celebrate. A lot of people want to go to a restaurant. A lot of people want to have a meal. A lot of people want to go to a wedding. A lot of people want to go to the store. Some of us would like to go to a movie. But Joe Biden and company don't have to wear masks on federal property after he signed the mask mandate. But I'm still in a pretty good mood. Not great, but I'm 50% there. Amazon, now they want to step up and help with the vaccine distribution. Didn't seem to want to help the Trump administration, apparently. But now they're all set. Now they're stepping up and they want to help Biden hasten the distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. Come to think of it, why am I in a better mood? Why am I feeling any better? It's Friday. Oh, welcome in. 800-655-MIKE. 800-655-6453. It looks like Steve Doocy's kid. I hate to call him that because Peter Doocy is doing such a great job on his own as the White House correspondent for Fox News. But thank goodness he's in there. Thank goodness he's there. Here he is asking Jen Psaki why the Biden family on inauguration night, after Biden signed the executive order, there must be masks on all federal property. Incidentally, how are they going to enforce that? I just want to keep... Everybody's wearing a mask. Everybody's got a mask. I don't see anybody... Well, I've been in New York for a little bit, so maybe it's different in Florida. I'll know soon when I'm back in Florida where things are a little bit, well, a lot more normal, actually, than New York. Here in New York, I'm convinced New Yorkers are all sleeping in their masks. They're in bed by themselves with two masks on. N95, cloth, bubbles, saran wrap. Everybody's all protected in New York. Numbers are still not great in New York, but numbers are still going up, but they got the masks on. And Biden has come to the rescue. President Biden has saved the day. There's a mask mandate. So if you're on federal property, or if you get on a plane, or you get on a bus, or you get on a train, or, you know, everybody that he can control must wear a mask. Again, with not a whole lot of explanation about what happens to the person who doesn't wear a mask. Remember the early days, speaking in New York, where they were dragging people off of buses because they didn't have a mask on? So we can go back to those good old days. Ah, the good old days. Let's drag people away who don't have a mask on because Uncle Joe wants you to make sure you wear your mask, except he doesn't wear a mask at his own celebration, okay? So Peter Doocy asks Jen Psaki, why didn't Uncle Joe wear a mask complying with his own executive order? Her answer will amaze you.
Why weren't President Biden and all members of the Biden family masked at all times on federal lands last night if he signed an executive order that mandates masks on federal lands at all times?
At the inaugural...
At the Lincoln Memorial, yes.
I think, Steve, he was celebrating an evening of a historic day in our country, and certainly he signed the mask mandate because it's a way to send a message to the American public about the importance of wearing masks, how it can save tens of thousands of lives. We take a number of COVID precautions, as you know here, in terms of testing, social distancing, mask wearing ourselves, as we do every single day, but I don't know that I have more for you on it than that.
That's all I have on you for that. He was celebrating. He was celebrating with his family, and so that's all I have for you on that. That's all I have. Now this is day 2 of the presidency of Joe Biden. Day 2. And this is the crap storm we're already in. Incidentally, the White House press corps, if that had been Kayleigh McEnany, they'd be screaming, they'd be yelling at her. Oh, thank you, Jen. Oh, was he celebrating? Okay, that's good enough for us, Jen. Was he celebrating? Okay. Again, a lot of Americans would love to celebrate right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, you can't make this up. And we're just going to have to accept it's the hypocrisy and the double standard that's so hard to take. Just no consistency. Riots taking place still in Portland, Seattle. Media doesn't seem to notice. Now, the siege on the Capitol, that's the biggest thing. That's bigger than 9/11. But people with their businesses being destroyed, windows broken, buildings burned down, Starbucks trashed, Seattle, Portland, police injured, attacks on police. Not a big deal, because now Uncle Joe's in office. Now we're in the Biden era. And the media, the corrupt, disgusting media, is going to take a whole different path. Isn't it unbelievable how sad this is? Isn't this sad? But somehow, I don't know about you, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm encouraged by Lindsey Graham's suggestion last night that the impeachment trial garbage is starting to lose steam. Wednesday was sad. It was a tough day. This is Friday. I don't know. I feel like a little bit more clear-headed. I feel a little more, a little calmer, a little less sad. But what about you? Let's find out. Let's dive in here in the ReliefFactor.com studios. It's Friday, January 22nd, and I'm glad you could be with us as we sort through everything. We're going to talk about Portland, Seattle. We'll talk about the mask mandate. And again, just a pragmatic question, how's that get enforced? If it's a federal executive order on the federal level, that means local cops can arrest you if you're on a bus without a mask or you're on federal property without a mask. And again, you don't have to, as long as you're not named Biden, you must wear a mask. If you're Biden, you're okay because, well, you're celebrating. Maybe you could tell the police that as they're putting the handcuffs on you. But officer, I was celebrating with my family. Wow. Let's see where you are. Let's see if you're feeling any better. Let's see if you're feeling any calmer, a little less sad, ready to take on 2021 and beyond. Welcome in. Our number is 800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453. Call, text, or join us, because your voice is coming up.
Email the show, Mike@MikeOnline.com.